scene, right? Like again, I'm not saying that you go to HBCU or that you have experienced racism that Black people have, but you are a minority. So I'm not sure if you have experienced some form of racism. But what do you speak to that situation? Things like that. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Like on the episode in general, like
Just the
the plot.
situation. Yeah, the situation in general. Exactly, like the bombing and this type of systematic racism that happens, but going to that extent of like being in a college and there being a bombing because they didn't like it's HBCU and all that type of stuff. I guess your perspective and your own perspective of racism. What do you think about all that?
I think, unfortunately, it's realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that could happen
Yeah.
like any day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, and it
Mm-hmm.
happens. Just not maybe not at an HBCU yet, but I mean, it happens though in different scenarios now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I think it was very realistic, and I think it was good that the writers put that.
Mm-hmm.
You
At the time
know,
they did too, because it was around was I think it was around the time where it was still a lot of like cop black race. Remember that was like a really big period during COVID.
yeah, it's because of
Mm-hmm.
police brutality.
Police
Brutality.
brutality. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's realistic. It's not like that's
Mm-hmm.
not fictional, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it was great that they put it in
They put
there.
it in there.
It just
Mm-hmm.
shows like, and I like the episode because towards the end it was really about them having their community and having each other's back.
And one
You
thing that
know,
what was one thing they really hit on, right? Which was mental health.
mental health.
Mental
Yeah,
health. Yep. They
yeah,
went they went big on that.
yeah. They did.
They
Yeah,
went big.
because I think
Mm-hmm.
the episode after that,
Yep.
the president, I forgot her name, but she had like a mental health day. She was like,
Yep.
oh, just it's a
Yep.
free day, no class, like
Yeah. Dr. P.
because
Dr. P. Yeah.
Dr. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like these people are working really hard, extra hard because they're minority
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
than other people, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then and then they get that bomb threat, like
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
very unfortunate. It's really sad. So I think it's a great way to show like what it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love your perspective. I wanted to capture that because even though you're not black, it's still good to know people's perspectives in all on from all races, all ethnicities. What do you think about because you live in America, you're American, so you're gonna have to you even if we're not in again, I'm black and I wasn't in that age. Obviously it was a TV show, but I've never been actually, yeah, I've never been in anything like that. I've been in a gun threat on campus, but it wasn't like racially motivated. Now, well, you never know until someone gets shot, right? Like it's like, oh, then the person. So we just knew that there was a gun on campus and stuff like that. So I did that happened on my campus maybe like two times. Did that ever happen in your college?
No, but there were just it wasn't like something big, but just little incidents where like because it's a Cal State, like anyone could walk in. It's very open. So like literally like I would get emails of like, oh, be careful of this guy because
Wow. Yeah.
um he assaulted a girl in the
Assaulted a girl.
elevator,
Yep. Yep.
assaulted a girl in the bathroom, like but yeah, it was never like racially, it was just crazy people doing whatever.
I I got so many questions that I still want to ask. I want to consider your time though. How much more time do you have? And we can always pick it
Uh,
back up.
I still have some time.
Sure. All right. Because I wanted to just kind of go a little bit deeper because we both been to college. I wanted to ask, have you ever experienced those type of things on campus? Maybe even if it was a look or you kind of saw someone creepy and you had to divert a different way because you realized you were being followed. Have you ever experienced that stuff? You know, because we know Thea was accosted on. That was another thing. Thea, that's actually how they got together, right? Thea was accosted.
Yeah, because Damon
Damon and
Saker.
bro, I would have acted just like him. Like, did you see how he act? That was that. I I promise you, I could play his role so well there because I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Have you acted it out before?
Absolutely. No, I'm like,
No, but I get what you mean. No, but that right there, as he should, as he
that shit
should.
pisses
First
me.
of all, like
Yo, he said, Please give me a reason to beat you. Like,
I know.
yeah, I'm gonna find it.
No, yeah, you should find it actually. But I'm trying to think. Let me really think for a sec.
Yeah, let me know.
Um,
Yeah. Someone's going to be hearing this and that, and they probably had it happen to them before. Because Thea came out, which led to him ultimately getting. And we about to get deep. That's why I had to ask if you have some time, because I literally can tell you a story about that. Yeah, but go ahead. I want to hear from you.
I don't think I have, because I think if I would, I would have said something by now. But I'm really trying to think though. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, I've had people say stuff, but like it's just guys like being guys.
No, but even saying something, right?
Yeah, like no,
Yeah,
I've been like catcalled on campus, like
yeah,
which is not, yeah, I don't like that. Like I'm trying to make that clear that I'm not excusing that. I don't like that,
yeah.
but thankfully it wasn't like a point where like they're being like a straight weirdo, trying to like harm me. But it's just stupid stuff. Them just catcalling because they think it's cool. But yeah, I'm really trying to think about I don't think so. I would have
Yeah,
said something. Because like when stuff like that happens to you, you never forget it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think I have, thankfully. But I
Mm-hmm.
was always just very careful. Like going to the parking lot, I was not on my phone. No, like just, and I'm always like that. Especially like as a woman, like we have to be. But everyone should. But like I'm the type of person like you will not catch me walking around, especially in a parking
In the
lot,
parking
just
lot.
on my phone or looking down. No, I am looking straight. I am looking around
You look
my
around.
surroundings.
You look
Yes.
around. Okay, good. That's real good.
Yes, I look around my surroundings because there were plenty of times where I had classes that ended at night. So
Yeah.
and especially at night, that doesn't even count parking lot, just the hallways. I mean, just
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just everywhere, like
Mhm. Was your campus open? Was it an open, like, public campus where people can just walk
yeah,
on?
like
Yeah,
yeah,
mine too.
because
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Mhm.
telling you, there were a bunch of incidents that would happen all the time. Like I remember getting an email. Some girl got assaulted in the bathroom that I always go to in the library. Some girl got assaulted, like some guy just went in, and I guess, it's very unfortunate. Like it's so sad. And literally after that email, I stopped going to that
Stop
bathroom for a
going to the
while.
bathroom. Yeah.
I think everyone did. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's like they send like a mass email.
Mm-hmm.
I think like no one was really trying to go there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just even though person's not there at that moment, it just feels weird going in there knowing that happened, like poor girl, like I don't know who she is, but that's scary. And imagine
Yeah.
like, I mean, it's just unfortunate these things happen. They
Yeah.
shouldn't happen,
Yeah. Mm-mm.
especially at school, a place of learning and, like and a place of fun, meant to be fun and social with your peers. Like, yeah, that's sad. But no, but again, thankfully, I'm very
Mm-hmm.
aware of my surroundings. I don't play. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm type person, like, and if I do see someone, kind of like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
looking at me, I'm the type, I make eye contact. I don't turn away.
That's
I don't
good. That's
look
good. That's
down.
good.
I
Eye
make eye
contact is good.
contact.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Let them know you see them. I see
Yes,
you. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, because you're letting them
Mm-hmm.
know I see you. Because if you look down, then
You
they
look
can tell.
weak. You look
Yes,
weak. Yeah.
you look weak,
Mm-hmm.
and that shows that you're not willing to put up a
You're not
fight.
willing to put a fight. Yeah.
No, but no, I make eye contact. Like I'll
Mm-hmm.
look at you and I'll make sure like you see me looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at you
Mm-hmm.
for sure. So yeah, I'm
Mm-hmm.
just that type. I've been taught that. I've been
That's
taught
dope.
that. And yeah, for whoever's watching, you need to do the same. Like,
God, this is gonna be such a dope snippet.
and be careful too, especially, oh my gosh, like it's just so scary, but like especially women, like,
Yeah.
be careful with these guys, man. I don't care how nice they are acting towards you.
Yo,
I don't care how nice they're acting.
talk to him,
Usually,
G.
and it's
Talk to him.
no for real, and it's usually those. It's those that are super nice in the beginning, like right off the bat, super super nice. Oh, watch out for those. Like you'd be surprised. It's those people that are actually up to no good, and the people that are, I don't want to say mean, but people that are, I guess, not super super perky and nice in the beginning. Those are the people that you probably could trust more than the person who's too nice.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful with like to my women out there. I don't care how fine he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do not fall into
Lando. We'll go ahead.
don't fall into temptation, because they're
Mm-hmm.
cute. I don't care how cute they are. I don't care how nice they seem. No, do not ever get in a car with a stranger. Do not
Mm.
ever. No, no, like
Can I
don't
come
do
over to
it.
your dorm? Late night dorms, and you want to come over
No.
and watch? And that's where it leads into my story. Man, I hope she's doing well. I forgot her name. I think her name was Dominique. If she sees this, I hope you're doing well. But um, yeah, she was a girl I knew in college. You know what I'm saying? I barely knew her. Me and my friend actually, and my best friend, we met her in the gym. And she would go to the gym, and you know why people go to the gym oftentimes, right? It's to relieve stress. And she's been in there. She would be in there every day, probably all day, all day. So eventually, I would be in there a lot myself because I was getting over my own little heartbreaks. Everyone kind of gets in there to relieve themselves of the stress or the mental stress and heartaches and stuff that they've had. She was in there because she just recently got raped. And so she was spending all that time, had a miscarriage and all this stuff, spending all that time in there, I guess, trying to burn it off that way, trying to distract herself. So she would just always be in the gym, not really doing her work, and she had to eventually drop out. But I met her in there. Me and my friend, we met her in there. Somehow I think we were playing soccer or something, and we got to talking to her. And eventually, I guess she couldn't hold it in anymore. And obviously, now I notice why she poured out on with me because it's my gift. Like people do this now, but she eventually poured out on me, and it was like, I got raped and blah blah this and that. And she would kind of like start telling me about that, me and him about that, and my friend, and we both were just hearing that, and we just listened, and we pretty much eventually kind of helped push her into going to the authorities. She wasn't going to go. So, I think her parents wanted her to shut up. I think they didn't even want her to go. It was just like, we're pulling you out of school. You're going to military school. It's like, what the heck? Like, you know what I'm saying? She just got assaulted. What do you think you just can throw her in the military? Like, I was so pissed. And so she
Like
would come.
punishing her for it. Like,
Yeah.
no, the person who raped her should be punished for it.
I mean, not to say that she didn't have accountability, because what she did was she went over there at like 4 o'clock in the morning. She went over to his dorm, and it was just like but again, no one deserves rape, but you definitely don't want to put yourself in that position. If a guy's telling you to come over super late, come on. If you think it's just gonna be cuddle buddle, now for some dudes it definitely will. I've had my moments where I was also in that, but you just don't know, and especially for someone who never hit you up and it's random. It was very random. Just getting to meet him. He was real popular in high school. He knew her, but she wasn't really popular. And so one day, hey, he probably scrolling on his phone. I know this chick. Who I'm gonna get tonight? Decided to text her.
Yeah, it's probably not his first time doing
Not
that,
his first time doing
unfortunately.
that.
He probably did it before.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss
I
me
know,
off.
but it's unfortunate. It's
Nah, I know.
unfortunate though, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
that's definitely sad,
yeah. So that happened.
you know.
She had to leave. She dropped out, and I'm not sure what she's doing today. But that was probably like 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know where she's at now. But that happened to her. Um, and that scene brought back those memories, and again, like I really wish I had. I was hoping I came across that dude, like, because she was like, he's still, well, he was on some team. He was actually, I think it was like a baseball player, and I think they didn't want, so they were gonna get him, and she was like, I don't want to mess up his career. That's what she was telling me, and I was like,
I would have been
heck no.
so eager to mess up everything. Like,
She was like, I don't want to mess up. She was like, we're in the same neighborhood. They know him, and yeah, she didn't want to mess his career up, his baseball career. I think he was in baseball, but yeah.
I would have messed everything up. I would have ruined his life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being honest. Maybe that's not godly.
No, that's definitely. I mean, justice. Now, if you going for it if you just doing it for like out of spite, then probably not. Yeah, but like
Well,
justice,
yeah, like
yeah,
just get justice.
yeah,
Just
justice,
to have,
yeah,
get jail time or something.
yeah, justice is godly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's golly. Yeah, like for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
meant.
I don't know. You see the way you were looking. I'm gonna make over life. I was like, dang. Look, there you go. You did that dog. You the Grinch over
I might have got. No, that's you. You sound just like the Grinch. You sound just like him. Shut up.
there.
You should be the Grinch for
Don't
Christmas,
do this.
Halloween.
Don't do this.
Can't you guys see
Don't
him
do
as
it.
the
No, I'm
Grinch?
about to yo. Oh, there you go. Don't stop, G. Go on. Go on. Keep talking.
Okay, but what was I gonna say? I forgot. Man, I forgot. Um,
Exactly. Exactly.
but yeah, and another thing too, like
Mhm.
don't take drinks from other people.
Ooh.
If you drink, I don't drink, so I get a plus from that. Give me a water bottle, and I make sure that thing,
Jesus.
and
Nah,
I get my
they can
own
put something
water
they can
bottle.
put something in that water too
No,
though.
I get my own water.
Yeah, I was about to
Get
say.
my own water bottle, and I
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure it's sealed.
yeah. You end up
Yeah.
tired because that's what happened to the other girl, Thea's friend. She was like, I was tired, woke up next in his bed. Uh,
Yep.
Bill
Do not
Cosby.
take drinks.
Bill
Again,
Cosby.
I don't care how fine they are. I don't care if
Oh,
they
come
seem
on.
like they're just like the best, man
La-
ever.
Lando.
I don't care. I don't care.
Lando. Hmm.
He didn't do that. But I don't care. Do not take a drink from him. I don't care. I don't know who's watching this. Girl, don't take that drink. Do not take that drink. Again, it's the people that you least expect that are the ones to do it. Do
Mm,
not take it. Get your own drink. You
mm,
get it yourself. And if they're over here questioning it, then that's how
mm.
you know that they're guilty because they're over here. Oh, are you sure? Why? I could just get it. No,
I
no.
question that one guy that Thea will always go to too, who she was going to for those illegal shots. I even questioned him. Remember the illegal like injection
Yeah.
shoes? I even questioned him. Like, what he come on, man, take it. You might as well take it. You're an athlete. It's like, bro. And then she knocking on his door. Remember she knocked on his door and went in there to go take it. I was like, what are you stupid? Like what are you doing? And he was nice. He was nice. He was like, let me get your tennis balls. Just picking up tennis balls. Let me help you out. Yeah.
Yes. See?
Mm-hmm.
Always super nice.
No, no, I mean, some guy, some of us really are just being nice. But yeah,
Yes, I know, but I'm just saying, and
yeah, yeah, it's
her
common.
trying to,
Yeah,
it's very common.
very common.
Be
Hmm.
careful, and you have to have your guard up. Strangers, people that you
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you're right. You're exactly right. Um, all right. I found the scene. I just wanted to play it because I kind of wanted to see when Damon go. Give me a reason. Like, I just love that. I was like, bruh, I was, I
I
jumped up.
tell.
Yo, I jumped up when he said I was like, bro, if you don't swing on him, then I'm gonna swing on you. I was like, fight him. Like, I'm just sorry. That dude would have got whooped. He would have got stumped. He probably yeah. And that's my thing. I get really triggered by that. Um, and I think maybe it has something to do with like my mom, her relationship with my dad. So that whole thing, I never saw it, but she told me about those things that happened to her with my dad and things like that, like just the physical abuse. And so like I think from that, it just kind of like as a kid, so I can't really see that, or I'll probably black out. Like just being honest. I've already kind of like made up in my head, like, I've talked about like, okay, my wife may not want me to, or my girl, she doesn't want me to like to jump in there. She's like, no, because you may get hurt or this and that. And I'm just like, yo, if I see something, I'll probably black out. But I gotta try to train myself not to be impulsive. But I just don't know.
Just do it in a way where you get them off of the person of the victim. But yeah, don't beat them to death. But like, I
But
mean,
she,
you could beat them up a little bit.
but it's also like they may have a weapon. You get what I'm saying? They may have a gun, and so it's like, well, I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, but you're doing something right.
I know. Yeah. So it's like, but I mean, I come home. So it's like,
Okay, but you died doing something that was supposed to be done.
I agree. I agree. So it's kind of, but it's like, yeah, you kind of have to like talk to your
It's a
loved
risk.
ones. Yeah, it's a risk. Exactly. Like it's like,
Yeah, it's a risk, but
mhm.
hey, you never know. You might survive though. You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Just because he has, yeah, they might have a weapon, but who knows? You might survive.
That's true.
But again, even if you don't, like you died doing something that was supposed to be done. Period.
G said die. She said die. Just go. She tell her dude go die. Go die. I'm playing. I'm playing.
I would say the same thing to my man. I bet you died
Absolutely.
doing something right.
Absolutely. Yeah, I respect that. I respect it. All right, let's watch this scene because I just kind of want to see him. Bro, just like, bro, I thought he was gonna swing. When Damon didn't swing, I was pissed. I was like, bro, like, but look at this man.
Yeah, see, you,
Glad you agreed to come.
Yeah, me too.
You ready to go?
But I just started.
You ready to go?
Oh, this is supposed to be a pit stop. Still got one more thing I want to show you.
see, like he's cute, but
Man,
you
this
know,
man, nah, bro.
So where are we going?
nah, he's cute. But I mean, look
Man.
at what he does. But look at what he does, though.
Wait,
What?
I think we should go back.
Chill, come on.
No, stop. Stop.
What? Stop! Why are you tripping? Stop! Hey, get the hell off me. Have you lost your damn mind? What? Please give me a reason not to beat your ass right now.
Damon, stop. I don't want to cause a scene. I just want to leave.
Look at. All I'm saying is, but he should have swung. That's how I feel like. Why would he stop? He gave you every reason. I'm just saying he gave me every reason. That dude would have been dead. Lay it out right there. I would have waited for the cops. I would have been like this. I did it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You ain't even gotta shoot. You ain't even gotta shoot. Y'all probably want to shoot first. Go ahead. Seriously, it's like you ain't even gotta shoot. Like, just come on. Like,
Bro.
seriously, like it's like no. So yeah. So again, I wanted to deviate a little bit. Love that. Love how he defended her. I love that whole aspect of it. I loved it. But again, like you said, it shows ahead again. Him and Simone. Hey, I think about it all the time. If we met at a different time, that becomes a thing again. Fast forward, he's with Thea. They still kind of lingering around a little bit until they cut it off. Young, black, fly swag walk up in the joint. You know what I'm saying, with the waves. I give it to him. He had the wave. He had the. Oh my goodness, man. All right, let me pull it up. I'm just gonna pull up.
Yeah, pull up his picture. Pull him up
Oh, never
so
mind.
that my women can
Never mind.
see.
Never mind.
Yes. I'll pull
Never
it up.
mind.
So I'll show you through the screen through my camera here.
Yo, okay, I'll pull it up. My goodness.
Pull up my man.
Pipe drive. The easy.
Pull up my man. Did you say that? Did you just say pull up my man? Oh,
And he was being very comforting to Simone on the day of the bombing too.
I'll give you that. Definitely, for sure. That's actually, yeah. To jump back, I probably should have introduced him before the bombing. But yeah, you're right. This was kind of all leading up. Lando jumps in the picture. You know, again, another brother with the low cut. You know, we got Damon with the mohawk style, but it is, you know, light skin. But then we got a brother, dark skin brother, with the low cut, with the waves.
Show him already. I'm trying to.
So they end up meeting up. So let's see how their interaction is, their initial interaction.
Refused to leave her seat 9 months before Parks, and local activists Edie Nixon and Joan Robinson led the charge to challenge segregation on those buses in 1956. So they should be credited for the boycott success as well.
I could see you in this class. Just
actually say it was a success.
It eliminated discrimination in mass transit and kicked off the civil rights movement.
But a lot of black small businesses couldn't compete once folks could go to the bigger white-owned stores.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Well, maybe it should be. My family came from
Oh,
Birmingham. And 2 years after the boycott, my great uncle's car service business went bankrupt.
So what? You're pro-segregation?
No, look, I just think there's a conversation about whether integration undercut the unity and financial stability of the community. An all-black environment has its rewards. Case in point, the HBCU we're in right now. See, not everything is so simplistic.
He ain't had to do that. He ain't had to
No
do
one
that.
said anything about
I
it.
agree. Yeah.
Okay, good points all around, but we're out of time.
Yo, these eye rolls he be doing, bro. Like it. What I can look at.
Just play it. See what he says.
He looked like he just ready to. He looked like he ready to get in her draws. Look at this. Look at the lower bite lip. This man had intentions from the start. Look at it.
Play it. Let me see. Let's see what happens.
He getting up out of the chair. Like, dude, go to your next class.
Hey, so, that was fun.
The dude who tried to mansplain me in front of the entire class.
See, now what you call mansplaining, I just call healthy debate.
Well, I mean, I'm open to a healthy debate, but next time, just leave your simplistic arrogance and ego at home.
That's definitely you. I can see you.
Well, damn, you didn't have to snatch his wig. You could have just asked for it.
Well, I am done letting people walk all over me, not Tootie and not anyone else. In this semester, I am embracing my inner bad bitch on and off.
Crazy. All right.
Did you guys see that, man?
Yo, we're not about to go there.
Fine.
All I'm saying is, what did you think about him? What did you think about his initial approach? To me, he comes off a little cocky.
Yeah, at first he definitely came
arrogant.
off,
Yeah.
yes, he came off cocky, he came off arrogant. He did. But
Always
then,
chewing that gum and rolling his. He's always got this like gum chewing look. Like it's like, bro, where you get this gum from? Like,
you know what, low key, yeah, he does, huh?
always chewing gum. I can't.
He's prepared,
So your initial thoughts is that
No, yeah, I said my initial thought. Yes, I thought he was being cocky
yeah.
a little bit. But at the same time, I do agree. Like she said, mansplaining, like, girl, he was just debating.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, again, he came off like that a little bit in the beginning. But then when you get to know him and see him throughout the episodes, you start to see a different side. You start to see a compassionate side, a friendly side.
He get up in them draws. That's what happened. He get up in them draws, and somehow he come. I mean, he bust up in the door. Didn't he? It was just like no, he did, right? Like the moment they kind of started getting into it, he just kind of, from what I remember, it was kind of just like it wasn't like it was just like it was kind of like I want you or something.
Oh, I think I know what scene you're talking about. But keep in mind though, it takes two to tango, so she let it happen.
Oh, absolutely. Simone nasty. We know that. We know that from her getting the baby and lying about the baby. That means she was letting somebody else clap the cheeks too. I thought it was just Damon and Lando. It was Jordan. It was somebody else before that.
Yeah, so it takes two to tango. But I know what scene you're talking about, but no, from what I remember, no, it took time though. It took time. Not a lot. It's not a lot of time, but it took time for, I think, that to kind of build up though. Because, wait, I remember that scene, but no, because that was after the bomb. Remember? Because, she's giving
that's
back,
what it was.
Yeah, she's giving back his phone. So again, that was after.
Yeah, the bomb. It was right after. Yeah,
it was right after.
And he's about to attack. He's just about to attack. It's not even a warning. They're talking.
Not really though, because he asked her to go out, like to go somewhere.
Yeah, but then look at this.
But again, he asked her to go out somewhere.
Hey, who Lando?
She's the one that's like, nah, we're just gonna be here.
Bro, who Lando think he is, man? Did you see how they did the slow motion turnaround? What was that about?
I know that was just they're just trying to be dramatic, but he asked her to go somewhere though, but she was the one that was like, "No, we're gonna stay here tonight."
I agree. Yeah, her panties, they're a little. I think, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, she definitely know what she's doing, and she definitely got a little spiciness on her for sure. But Lando too, you know, he a little play. He didn't been in some beds before. Ain't no man just jumping in no bed like that.